Today we're going to start working on numbers and how we make them and how we can represent them in different ways. The number we're going to do today is the number 1. Everybody can hold up one finger. And I wanted to show you I have a die here and I have the number 1. And I was going through and I found 1 button and then I found 1 penny. So these are all different ways to do 1. And behind me there's a circle map. And on the circle map we are going to write all different kinds of ways to make the number 1. And you can do this with me by either using your erasing pad that you have with your dry erase marker or your dry erase board if you've got one. And this way you can just do it with us, but you don't have to turn it in. I just want you to practice all the ways that you can make the number 1. Okay, here we go. So this here is our circle map, and in the center of our circle map I have the numeral, the number 1. I am going to try and do some different ways to show you the number 1. And one way that I can do it is I can make a tally mark. And just a tally mark would look just like this. It kind of just looks like the number 1. That's a tally mark. We could write the word, because the word means 1, and the word for 1 is O-N-E. 1. Another thing, we could hold up one finger. So I'm going to draw my hand with my number 1. I have one finger up. I could also do 1 heart. There's one heart. I could also make a plus sentence. Because if I said 1 plus 0, because 0 is nothing, equals 1. There's a few ways. Another way I could make the number 1 is if I made my 10 frame there's my 10 frame. Now, I'm going to fill in just 1. All right, I filled in 1 on my 10 frame. So these are all different ways to make the number 1. Another way is kind of fun too is I've seen people make their number 1s like this. And there's a little line like that, so it's a number 1. It's a little fancier. But all of these are different ways that we can represent the number 1. And remember, you guys are all number 1 to me.